Hello, this is Teresa Lawson. I am a functional nutrition and lifestyle practitioner, and I would like to share some information with you today about healthy cleaning. Welcome to Healthy Parents, Happy Families. With a background in the field of nursing and as a nutritional consultant, I've helped hundreds of people to regain their health in body, mind, and spirit, as well as in helping them to improve their financial health over the last 12 years. I am certified as a functional nutrition and lifestyle practitioner, and I offer my services to individuals who are seeking one-on-one guidance and support. Now, I was drawn into this work because of the experiences that I myself had when raising my own family. I'm 63 years old, and my husband and I have 11 children, 9 of whom were homeschooled throughout all of the elementary and high school. Now, having your children with you 24/7 enables you to learn a lot about what foods and lifestyle practices contribute to either making the learning process easier or more difficult for them. And I quickly discovered that when my children ate inflammatory foods, it affected their ability to concentrate and focus, as well as my ability. And it also affected their behavior as well. And I also learned the importance of a good night's sleep for everyone, as well as the importance of learning to balance the blood sugars of all our family members by feeding everyone wholesome foods on a regular basis. And then later in life, when I reached menopause, I went on a journey of discovery, and I learned how to help myself to overcome the anxiety, the depression, the fatigue, the brain fog, and all the other hormonal issues that come along with menopause. And some younger women even experience those symptoms today. They're dealing with those same issues with the anxiety, the depression, and the fatigue and brain fog. Now, I'm passionate about helping parents and grandparents to achieve higher standards of health and wellness. No one should have to go through life feeling anxious, stressed, exhausted most of the time. And these are some of the top complaints that I hear from many parents. So I focus on assisting moms and dads in gradually making nutritional and lifestyle changes which benefit their families and bring a simpler, less toxic, and more peaceful lifestyle to their family dynamic. Healthy parents make for healthy families, and healthy families make for a healthy society, and boy, do we need that. And please feel free to go to my website at healthyparentshappyfamilies.com. That's healthyparentshappyfamilies.com, and schedule a 20-minute free consultation with me. You can also find some other free workshops and handouts available at that website. Together, we can determine if my services would be of help to you. So let's talk about healthy cleaning. What is healthy cleaning? Well, like healthy eating, healthy cleaning involves avoiding chemicals. Unlike food additives, cleaning products contain chemicals at toxic levels. The goal for healthy eating is to use natural products, many of them from normal household items, and to eliminate chemicals from the household environment. And people don't realize how important this is. We just are exposed to so many toxins. And one of the ways, very simple ways that we can start to reduce the load of toxins in our liver, because the liver is what our body, what part of our body, the organ in our body that helps to detoxify our body. So we're trying to reduce the load of toxins on our liver to help it function better and help us feel better. So let's talk about bacteria first. Bacteria require moisture to survive. Bacteria that's present on any dry surface will die within 3 hours without having some kind of moisture. Clean and dry surfaces do not support the growth of bacteria. And most people don't realize this, but soap and water are sufficient to produce a clean surface. Now, there are a number of natural antibacterial ingredients that can be used as needed, such as vinegar, alcohol, and essential oils. And I use all three of those in addition to baking soda in my cleaning supplies, my homemade cleaning supplies. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about that in this workshop. So what can chemical exposures do to our bodies? Well, many of them are hormone disruptors. So women especially, but men as well, people who have issues with weight gain, unexplained weight gain, they feel like they're eating a really healthy diet and yet they can't seem to control their weight. The brain fog, the fatigue, those are related to hormonal dysfunction. And diabetes is a hormonally triggered disease that is caused by hormone disruptors. And what happens is the insulin in the pancreas, which is a hormone, it is produced way too much. It stresses the pancreas when we're exposed to these hormone disruptors, as well as inflammatory foods. And you'll find information about reducing inflammatory foods in another workshop and some of the other workshops on my website. Now, some of these chemicals can also cause damage to our DNA or are carcinogenic. They can also increase inflammation in our bodies, linked to many other health issues. Chemicals cause free radical damage in our bodies. Now, free radical damage cells, if not countered by an antioxidant. So our cells are damaged by these free radicals unless we're really eating a lot of high antioxidant foods and taking highly dense nutritional supplements as well. Now, free radicals have been linked to many degenerative conditions, such as arthritis, also any kind of joint issues that we may be dealing with, inflammation in our muscles. The immune system must be considered here because we're all different and we have a different capacity to handle toxins. Children and the elderly are the most vulnerable. Now, what you see on your screen are some chemicals that we need to really avoid in our daily lives. And this seems like a lot when you look at this chart, but I'm going to try and go through this very quickly and show you how easy it is to avoid these synthetic chemicals. You have to become a label reader, number one. Read labels, read ingredient labels. Always read ingredient labels, whether it's your food or whether it's household cleaning products. If you're not able to read some of those words on your label, don't buy it because it's got some toxins in it that may really harm your body over time. So the synthetic chemicals we want to avoid, I'm going to run through these. Ammonia first, and this is found in bathroom cleaning products for bathroom fixtures, tubs, sinks. It's also found in jewelry cleaners and glass cleaners. And this is linked to irritating the respiratory tract. And it's especially harmful for those with asthma and lung conditions. And you can use, as an alternative to ammonia, believe it or not, you can use vodka. Vodka is especially if you're looking for something streak-free for windows. It's also, you can also use toothpaste for polishing jewelry. Most people don't know that, and I do that all the time. If I have jewelry that needs to be polished up, I have an old toothbrush that I have saved, and I put a little dab of toothpaste on it, and I scrub that jewelry up and leave the toothpaste sit on there for a minute or two, rinse it off, dry the jewelry, and it's shining and beautiful. Toothpaste does a great job for that. The next thing we want to avoid is chlorine bleach, and you can find these in scouring powders, toilet bowl cleaners, mildew removers, laundry whiteners, and even in household tap water. It's linked to respiratory issues and, believe it or not, to thyroid issues. Alternatives to chlorine bleach would be borax or oxygen bleach for bleaching. And you can find that, there's a brand called BioClean. White vinegar for cleaning toilets, counters, floors, if needing more antibacterial action. Soap and water generally work well for general cleaning. And I like to use baking soda with a little bit of essential oils in it. I actually put it into a shaker bottle, and I saved an old Parmesan cheese container, took the label off of it, and I filled it with baking soda, and I put in lemon and orange essential oil drops. I put in 30 drops of each of one of those essential oils. Those oils are very, very good for cleaning. They're antibacterial. You can also use other essential oils. There's a lot of them that are good for cleaning. You could just look up different kinds of essential oils on the internet, but I always recommend that you use pure essential oils. Organic is preferred, but my favorite resource for essential oils is Eden's Garden. It's spelled E-D-E-N-S, Eden's Garden, all one word, .com. That's where I buy my essential oils. The third item on the list is butoxyethanol, butoxyethanol. Hard word to say. You can find this in window, kitchen, and multi-purpose cleaners. And this is linked to sore throats, narcosis, swelling in your lungs, which is called pulmonary edema, and liver and kidney damage. Good substitutes for this is vinegar and water, which can be used to clean your windows. Vodka also, with a little bit of water, that can prevent streaks on the windows. The next one is known as benzalkonium chloride. This is found in antibacterial liquid cleaning products and spray cleansers, hand wipes, hand creams, anti-itch creams. It can be used as a pesticide. It's antimicrobial and kills bacteria and fungus. And it is linked to development of drug-resistant bacteria. And we definitely are hearing a lot about drug-resistant bacteria these days. An alternative to this is natural creams that add essential oils with antibacterial properties such as peppermint, lavender, tea tree oil, citrus oils. And there's going to be some videos that I will be doing, workshops I'll be doing on making your own natural creams with essential oils. The next one on the list is triclosan. Now, this is found in most dish soaps and in antibacterial hand soaps. And it is linked to development of drug-resistant bacteria strains as well. Good alternatives for triclosan products are natural organic soaps, and vinegar and alcohol are also good to use in homemade soaps. They're antimicrobial, and they can be mixed with water in a spritzer bottle. You can mix vinegar or alcohol in water in a spritzer bottle, and you can put a little bit of essential oils in there. You can also add Dr. Bronner's natural soap, which you can buy online at Amazon.com. There is a video on the website that shows how to make your own hand soap, antibacterial hand soap. So you might want to check that video out. The next synthetic chemical is phthalates. You can find these in scented soaps, toilet paper, yes, toilet paper of all things, air fresheners, which are often labeled as quote-unquote fragrance. These are linked to hormone disruptors. They're big hormone disruptors. And we're exposed to these every day. Most people are exposed to these without realizing the harm that it's doing to our bodies. Some alternatives to the soaps and air fresheners that contain the phthalates are natural organic soaps And for air fresheners, you could use a diffuser with essential oils. I have several of these in my home. You can choose the one that you like best or add to a spritzer bottle with some water. The next synthetic chemical is PERC. I'm not even going to try to say the long name. PERC. This is found in spot removers, dry cleaning solutions, and carpet and upholstery cleaners. And this is a definite neurotoxin, and it's linked to the possibility of being carcinogenic. So this is another one you really want to stay away from. You can use a wet cleaner that uses a water-based technology in place of this as a spot remover for your carpet or your upholstery. And another new alternative uses a CO2-based technology. You can look that up on the internet. Many clothes that say dry clean only can actually be washed in the washing machine or washed by hand. So I have actually discovered that a lot of my dry clean only clothing, I can wash it by hand and it's fine. It does just fine. The next synthetic chemical to watch for is called QUATS. It's QUATS, or you might see it on the label as quaternary ammonium compounds. These are found in fabric softener liquids and sheets and household cleaners listed as antibacterial. And they're linked to development of drug-resistant bacteria. Vinegar can soften your fabrics. You can use that in your washing machine, and it can reduce static when added to your rinse cycle. Now, what I like to do is I bought a dryer ball. I bought a set of 3 really high-quality dryer balls, and I used dryer balls in my dryer to keep my clothes from sticking together, keep the static electricity down. So you might want to check into dryer balls on Amazon.com, or even just put that in your search engine, and you'll come up with a lot of alternatives. It's worth spending the money to buy a higher quality dryer ball, because there are some out there that are cheaply made, and if you buy the cheaper ones, they tend to shred and come apart in your dryer and stick to your clothes and make a real mess out of your clothes. So I recommend that you make the investment of buying some really high quality dryer balls right from the start. The next chemical we are looking at is sodium hydroxide, and this is found in oven cleaners and drain openers. And it's linked to burns, skin burns, and sore throats that can last for days. It's very caustic. And fortunately, many ovens are self-cleaning now, so that perhaps is not an issue with oven cleaners. But you can also use a combination of baking soda, vinegar, and water, which can lift grease if it's needed. So you want to keep these handy. You want to keep natural soaps. Look for natural Castile soap. And again, I like Dr. Bronner's soap you can find on the internet. Natural soap can be free of artificial fragrances, additives, and dyes. And commercial soaps contain phosphates, and these are bad for the environment. They also contain synthetic chemicals which can cause reactions, skin burns, eczema, problems with throat irritation, lung irritation. And then vinegar. Vinegar makes a great disinfectant. It's generally not needed for purpose. The bacteria will die if the surface is dry, but it's a great disinfectant if you have like bathrooms. I like to use vinegar in the bathrooms. You shouldn't use it, however, on countertops that are granite or quartz or one of those softer materials, because it's very hard on your countertops. So I like to just use a gentle, mild soap and water, such as Dr. Bronner's Castile soap, to clean my counters in my bathroom, as well as my kitchen. And then inside the sink bowl, I like to use baking soda. And for the fixtures, the actual faucets, I like to just use, again, the very gentle Dr. Bronner's soap with water And make sure you dry the surfaces real well. And within minutes after the surfaces are dry, the bacteria will die because the bacteria can't live on dry surfaces. You can also add vinegar to soap and water for your countertops and floors. But then again, like I said, be careful about using the vinegar depending on what kind of surface you have for a countertop. And you can make it smell nice by adding citrus peels to vinegar. You can let that sit for 2 weeks. Put like maybe 2 cups of vinegar and a bunch of citrus peels. I would pack like a 1-quart jar, or even, do like a smaller jar, like a pint jar or a two-pint jar. Just use a smaller jar if you'd like. Pack it full of citrus peels. It's a good way to use up your citrus peels. Could be lemon, could be orange, could be grapefruit, could be a combination of any of those peelings. And fill it with vinegar. And again, use the apple cider vinegar, preferably the good quality apple cider vinegar with the mother in it. And let it sit for 2 weeks. Put the lid on it. You might have to burp it every day to let some of the gas out of it that will be produced. But let it sit for a couple of weeks. And then you can add this to some water, put it in a spritzer bottle, and it will make for a great cleaning solution. You also want to keep handy baking soda, because baking soda can be a stain remover, air freshener, scrubbing agent, or cloth whitener. It makes a good scrub. You use it with a little bit of water, like I do in my sinks and my toilets, or you can mix it with a little bit of vinegar and make a paste out of it. Get some even more disinfectant action that way. You've also probably heard of washing soda, and washing soda is a cousin of baking soda, and it can be used in a very similar way. And you can mix with vinegar and water to clean burnt spots on your pots and pans. Now, essential oils are great. They make your cleaning products smell really nice, and they do add an antibacterial, antiviral boost to your cleaning agents. Many of them are antimicrobial. They're not synthetic, so they don't hang in the air. They disperse well, so they don't aggravate or increase breathing issues for people. They don't contain harmful chemicals. You can pick whatever ones you like. There's lots of different scents out there, essential oils. Just be sure, once again, to use high-quality essential oils. Organic are preferred, but in cleaning agents, the organic issue is not so important. But I love to use certified organic oils, certified pure, and I get mine from, once again, edensgarden.com. Now, the equipment you might want to have on hand are a microfiber dust cloth or a mop, a spritzer bottle. I don't have young children living in my house anymore, so I have glass spritzer bottles. I prefer glass over plastic, but you can find some good quality BPA-free plastic spritzer bottles if you do have children living in your house and you want to make your own cleaning solutions. You can find the plastic spritzer bottles online. You also would want to have washcloths made from natural fibers, such as Mabu wood fiber cloth. That's just one example that can be purchased on Amazon. Abrasive scrubbing sponges. You're going to need these to do a good job of cleaning your sinks and toilets. Squeegees for windows and for showers. So here are a few ideas of how you can make your own cleaning products. You can take, for making cleaning scrub, you can take a 1/4 cup of baking soda with a tablespoon of natural soap, and you can make a little paste out of that. Add a little water if you need to. If you drop the water, don't make it liquidy, but you just want it kind of a pasty consistency. For floors and countertops, you can take natural soap, such as Dr. Bronner's Castile soap, Mix with water and a few drops of essential oil. As an oven cleaner, once again, most ovens they have oven cleaner built into them. If not, you can turn your temperature up to 500 degrees Fahrenheit. That's usually the hottest setting on an oven. And leave it for 1 to 2 hours, and then wipe your oven out with a damp cloth when it cools. For mold and mildew, spray 1 cup of water mixed with a 1/4 teaspoon of lavender, grapefruit, or tea tree essential oils. These 3 essential oils kill mold and mildew. For sink scrub, you can use baking soda mixed with a few drops of essential oil of your choice. And once again, that's what I like to do. I took a shaker bottle, an old Parmesan cheese bottle, took the label off. I filled it about 1/3 full with baking soda, added 10 drops of essential oil, and shook it up. Then I filled it another 1/3 full, added 10 drops more of essential oil, and shook it up. And then I filled it to the top with another 1/3 of baking soda and added 10 more drops of essential oil. And then I shook all of that up really well. The reason I did it that way is because it helps the essential oil to become better dispersed in the baking soda. And then I just sprinkle that in my sinks and use it on my toilets when I clean my sinks and toilets. Toilet cleanser, again, baking soda. Window cleaner, 1½ cups of water, 1/2 cup of vinegar, and 1/2 cup of 80 proof vodka. If you mix these 3 together, it makes for an amazing window cleaner. And you can also put some essential oils in there to make it smell good. As a drain cleaner, you can use 1/2 cup of baking soda and 1/2 cup of vinegar. And there will be a handout available at my website. So check the handouts for more ideas. And you're welcome to make a copy of the handout. It will be in PDF format, and there will be a button there for you to click on to gain access to the PDF document, and then you can copy it for yourself. Shopping for cleaning products. Go to the health food store. Start reading labels. This is the best way to know what you're buying. If you don't want to buy the product at the health food store because of the cost, that's fine. But at least go and read the labels at products at the health food store and pick one that you like. If you don't want to make your own, or you're not interested in doing a do-it-yourself cleaning product, that's fine. But check out the ones at the health food stores first. And there's a lot of big grocery stores now, like Myers and Jewel, and some of the other ones are even like Sam's and Costco, I think now. You can find cleaning products that are toxin-free. So just be sure you read the labels to know what you're buying. And use the list of chemicals to avoid as a guide. Take those 2 pages, copy them. Once again, go look for the handout that'll go with this workshop. Copy those pages and use a list of chemicals to avoid as your guide when you're shopping. The do-it-yourself are inexpensive and effective, and once again, you can find the recipes for those in the handout. And you want to check the Environmental Working Group website for product ratings. That's another great place to look for product ratings to see what are the less toxic products out there. So our goal is to eliminate as many chemicals from the home as possible. And this is what Living Clean is all about. So you want to reduce that load of toxins on your body, and especially on your liver. So happy cleaning. And if you need more information, you can contact me through my website. Just go to my contact page, leave your name, your email address, your phone number, any message you want, and I will get back to you within 24 hours. Have a great day.